Let me tell y'all something. You guys have no idea how much you have until you talk to other people or until it's stripped away from you. There was a quote that a villain from One Piece said, "Those who have only known war and those who have only known peace value two different things." I think that was the quote. It was something along those lines. But either way, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. And it also translates to real life. If you are talking about somebody who's always gotten everything they needed, they never had to struggle, they never had to fight, the smallest inconvenience could literally just set them off, or like be like, oh, today sucks, this is the worst day ever, my life is over. And all that could have happened was their car battery died. They have a job, they have a family, they have kids, they have whatever they can provide for themselves, but their car battery went dead and ruined their whole freaking day. Versus somebody else who is working at a job, they hate their job sucks, they mistreat them, they have to keep going to work because they have to provide for themselves, and they can't get another job because they've been to jail. So they got a record. So now they can't even leave the job they don't like, and they can't get a better job, and it limits the job they can get because of that thing. And they just always had to struggle because of whatever the case may be. Two different perspective lives that are both very real, but no one even takes that into account because everybody's living and doing their own things in life, and you don't think about it. Like the person in front of me right now, who's driving in front of me, I don't know their story. All I know is that they like the Eagles because there's two eagle magnets on their back plates. What? Not plates. On their trunk. I don't freaking know what the back of a freaking car is called. Chassis? I don't know. I'm not a car guy. Don't ask me. But that's all I can say about that car. I don't know anything about them. They could be going through the worst day of their life right now, and I wouldn't know anything about it. The person you're thinking about right now, who you know might be having a terrible day, and you wouldn't even know because they didn't tell you about it. Or they could have something completely going on behind the scenes, or that one random person you saw at that store or at your job that you don't talk to, they could be having a terrible day, you don't know. Don't take for granted things that you've always had because they can and will be taken away from you. I had a car for as long as I could drive. Ever since I could drive, I've always had something to drive. I've been in 2 accidents, well, 3 now, but 2 of them was my fault. One of them I was driving too reckless. I wasn't driving reckless. One of them it was late, and I had late classes, and I was tired, and I hit the back of somebody's car. And the other time I hit the back of somebody's car, and then they hit somebody else because I thought I saw a deer. And then the third accident, somebody smacked me in the freaking passenger side. So you could say I'm a bad driver, but I'm not. Those 2 accidents literally happened within the 2-year time span, I think. And I haven't had one since. So, and that was when I first started driving too. So this isn't about my driving history. This is just the point I'm saying is, like, I always had a car, and then I didn't have a car for a month because that dude hit my side of my car. And it was depressing, it was miserable, and I hated it. But there are some people who have never had a car to drive and they just know how to get around without one. And I have no idea how they do it. If you're Ubering everywhere, that's mad money. Because places aren't close together, usually. At least where I live. If you're Ubering everywhere, that's like $100 round trip just to one spot. Probably. Take the bus if that's the thing that works. But, I've never had to do that. I don't know how to navigate a bus system. I'm privileged enough to realize that. I rode the bus when I was a kid, but all I had to do was just be at the outside of my development, and then that was it. It took me right back to where I got on it, and I walked on. It's crazy. Like, it's literally insane. Someone who has only known peace, the slightest stub of the toe, and then they freak out. Someone who's known nothing but war, poverty, or anything else of that nature, they'd be like, well, it's all right, we keep going. It's nuts. be grateful, yo. Be super grateful, because you don't know when the stuff you have is going to get taken away. Now, I'm not saying be afraid of everything. This thing is rattling. It's freaking pissing me off. That is a lot of furniture. Yo, who's ever been to a furniture store as an adult? I should go into one day. I don't need furniture yet, so I don't know. That store is completely empty, and it's crazy. That would make a good filming plot spot. But yeah, don't take what you got for granted. I keep saying it because it's so true. Like, you really can't do that. You're gonna mess yourself up bad. I hope this Home Depot is open, because I mean, it's probably open. Ooh, that is a hole. Ooh, I almost hit that curb. Oh my gosh. Why would you even do that? Why would you even... I'm going to show y'all this when I get out the car, because I was about to end the video anyway, but I'm going to show y'all this. That's stupid. How am I supposed to know that that's there? It's... You know what? And I just said I was a good driver. I sure just said I was a good driver. That joint. The frick is that doing there? Almost ran on top of that. Like, and the other ones, look. I hope you can see. Yeah, the other ones got, like, trees on them. Like, right there. I hope y'all can see that. But the other joints got, like, trees on them. This one didn't have no freaking tree. I almost ran over it. Like, because I thought I could just drive through the joint. Like, oh my gosh. I just exposed myself. I'm not a good driver at all. I'm kidding, obviously. But that's crazy. Full on crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to walk a little bit, because I didn't know the entrance was over there. I thought you could do the two entrances. But anyway, stay humble. Don't do too much. And I love you. If no one told you today, I love you. And you could do it. And everything's gonna be okay. No matter what you're going through. I'm thinking about maybe starting a thing, a Discord or an open thing that I could do, where we could just talk, and then everybody could talk about their things, and people could help give advice about each other's joints. I feel like that would be a good thing we could do. I don't know how to do that, but if anyone has any ideas or intuition about how we could do that, I love the smell of Home Depot, yo. Let me know if y'all be interested in that. And I'm out. Stay humble. Don't do too much.